What's happening, you guys? This is Raspberry here, and again, uh, this is a lot different than what I usually do, but it's gonna be pretty fun to watch me fail at this as well. This is World of Tanks, obviously, in case you guys didn't know, but it's a tank game, obviously. 15 versus 15, and I've played on this map so many times, and I still not too great at it, but. Uh, what I'd like to talk about, at least in this video, um, is some E3 2016 like impressions about like what happened on the floor, what's to kind of look out for, And I'll just start off by saying, yeah, yes, of course, like the elephant in the house is Battlefield 1. Like that is what everybody's hyped up for, and I have to say, yeah, it looks really promising about like the entire gameplay and like what they offer and everything. But um, there are some details about DLCs, especially French DLCs, like what's it called, the French Army. That's gonna be in one of the DLCs that might come out later on, like as part of like premium or just as a separate purchase. See, that's that got a lot of people like riled up because, again, like historically, the French army was one of the biggest contributors to the World War I, and they suffered the most casualties. And yes, they didn't fought the best, but they like did so much work out there in the World War I, and to have them present as a DLC force, yeah, not too happy about. Oh God, okay, okay, he saw me obviously, but whatever. Um, But yeah, like you got people like the Harlem Hellfighters, which is like an amazing African American unit back in World War I, but to them for them to be kind of included like as a DLC forces, yeah, of course that's okay because that was like a certain unit in the United States Army, but for an entire force to be just excluded from the base game is just unbelievable. Hello, nice, okay, that's good. Um, Apart from that, the features of Battlefield 1, like dynamic weather systems and the improved destruction, like that's the one thing that's been asked for a while now, since Bad Company 2 still has one of the best destructing systems like out there, and that game's about 6 years old now, so it's good. They've listened up and like they've kind of like implemented all these like additional features or like these features that should have been there. It's supposed to be a lot more class-based. Oh god, class-based warfare, like in the sense that you're gonna get your tanks as a separate class. God dang it. Okay, as a separate class, and I like that aspect because like you can't like always like hog the tank all the time, obviously, but like if you get your class, you're supposed to do your job for it instead of like hopping around here and there willy nilly. But yeah, that's basically just a Battlefield 1, at least in my opinion. I feel like it's gonna be a pretty great game in that aspect. Apart from this French DLC kind of nonsense, but apart from that, it'll be a solid game. I know that for sure. Another thing to look out for: Civ 6, Civilization 6, obviously. That's also huge, especially for us PC gamers. Oh Jesus, okay. Um, yeah, Civ 6. I saw some gameplay of it. They made it a lot more streamlined. People are complaining about the graphics, and you keep shooting me like that. Oh god. Please tell me I'm gonna reload. But the graphics been rehauled, and I like it. I like the graphic change for it. Bye bye. What else can I say about it? There's some gameplay changes in terms of like builders and all that. It'll be pretty interesting to see how it really works out at release, because some of these changes are a lot more streamlined. But then again, they're making a lot more manual at the same time, because like in Civ 5 you can automate all your builders and all that, but then in Civ 6 you really can't, and that'd be pretty fun because that'll force a lot more player interaction. Hello. Oh Jesus. Okay. That's about it for my Civ 6 impressions. As for the third game, and this is probably my only other game that I'm really excited for, and that's FIFA 17. Yes, I'm a football or soccer guy. I love playing those games and everything, even though I'm not the best at it. But now that they have the Frostbite engine, you can expect some no, there's no evolution, of course, but you can expect some higher fidelity in terms of like physics and all that. Can they just end it already? Nice, good. A lot more like attention should be paid to the physics of the game, and if that goes out really well, I feel like FIFA 17 might be one of the best FIFAs to be played. But then again, I'm getting hyped up for maybe nothing because people got hyped up so much for 16 and like how that turned out to be. It was pretty good, but to me, but a lot of people didn't like it because the pace changed up so much. Let's see what tank I should do. Let me do the Wolverine. No Man's Sky was a no show. I don't know how that game's gonna turn out to be. It could turn out like Elite Dangerous in the sense that it could be 1,000 miles wide, 1 inch deep. In a sense that yes, it's procedurally generated and there's so much to explore, but I feel like the algorithm might be the same at the end. Like, you know, you're gonna run across so many different species of animals on planets, or you're gonna do the same thing over and over again, and it might just become like a bore fest, that aspect, because that's what Elite turned out to be. You could just land on planets, explore planets, and that's about it for Elite Dangerous. And that you have to buy a pass for that, a freaking pass, like $50 now, or I think it's $30 now, but it's still like unnecessary. Like, why would they add that? But No Man's Sky, doubt. Kind of worried about that. We'll see how that game turns out to be. But apart from that, E3 didn't really seem like much of a big deal, especially in terms of like Ubisoft stuff, because like after Watch Dogs and all that, Rainbow Six Siege, you really can't trust a publisher like that who blatantly says they're gonna like downscale their the graphics of the games just so it's fair for consoles, and that's not okay, because we pay a good amount of money for fidelity like this, so this guy's gonna get it. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I'm so dead. But those have been literally most of my E3 impressions, because no other games have really interested me too much. Ghost Recon, not a big fan. That there's so many ways that can go wrong, because again, Ubisoft has that track record of hyping things up, and then when it comes out, it's a pile of poop. Because like, look at Division and everything. There's all that. Infinite Warfare, meh. I'm waiting on that remaster. We'll see how that remaster turns out to be. Titanfall 2, it'll be fun, because Titanfall 1 was fun. Titanfall 2 with like all the grappling hooks and everything. That could be really good. I feel like that'll be a great game, especially with the campaign now as well. But I felt like Titanfall 1, if it didn't have a campaign, since it didn't have a campaign, the price should have been a lot less. $60 for a multiplayer only game is kind of steep. Even Overwatch, like in my opinion, it's kind of steep for multiplayer only game, because content, there's not too much content as of right now, so it always depends on like end dev support. But we'll see about how all these games turn out to be. All in all, I think if I was to give a top 3 list about what I'd be excited for, I'd have to be Battlefield 1, Civ 6, and FIFA 17. Yeah, as I kind of described in this video, obviously. But if anything else comes out in these next few months, this should be interesting in seeing how that goes. Anyway, that you've heard me ramble for a long time, but hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you guys enjoyed me blow up my own friggin' Wolverine, because I haven't played this friggin' game in about a month. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys have an awesome day. Just let me know if you have anything you're excited for from E3, and just like and subscribe. Enjoy your day.